horror, historical dramas, and Netflix originals. There's a lot of promising content coming at us.
I thought this was hypothetical.
You have until next stop to decide. What kind of person are you?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 must-see trailers of September 2017. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we've ranked the best film, TV, and video game trailers released throughout the month of September. Number 10, All I See Is You.
Makes me feel special.
It starts off looking like a romantic drama about the love between a blind woman and her husband. With Blake Lively and Jason Clarke in the lead roles, they already had our attention, but then the plot takes a turn for the darker.
Gina?
Seeing the world with new eyes, Lively's character Gina begins to reassess life, and her marriage too. By the end of the trailer, all hopes of marital bliss lie shattered on the floor, and we're left feeling tense and morbidly curious about the psychological drama and the future of its couple.
Did you love me more before?
When you were blind? I could ask you the same thing.
Number 9, Red Sparrow. There are a few actresses out there who can compete with Jennifer Lawrence, either in terms of sheer talent or versatility. With Red Sparrow, it looks as if J-Law is joining Charlize Theron in carving a place for strong women in the spy genre. Lawrence plays a young Russian woman, trained by the Sparrow School to become the ultimate weapon. With its ominous ticking clock and foreboding narration, this trailer promises a high-stakes thrill ride. As for Lawrence's character, Dominika Egorova is sexy, deadly, and clearly a force to be reckoned with.
Call them sparrows. That's what she is.
Number 8, Downsizing.
Wow, that is wild, isn't it? It's just wild.
The price of living just keeps going up, and the world is quickly becoming overpopulated. So what are we, as members of this consumer culture, supposed to do in order to maintain the lifestyle of excess we've grown accustomed to? Downsize. Taking the concept in a much more literal sci-fi direction, the film tells the story of Paul and Audrey Safranek, played by Matt Damon and Kristen Wiig, who opt to subject themselves to a shrinking procedure in order to live the more luxurious life they've dreamed of.
You understand that you will undergo the permanent and irreversible medical procedure commonly known as downsizing?
Part comedy, part drama, it seems like an entertaining but poignant look at some of modern life's biggest questions.
Sometimes you think we're in the normal world, and then something happens,
Oh my God.
and you realize we're not.
Number 7, Insidious The Last Key. There's certainly nothing funny about Insidious, the horror franchise created by frequent collaborators James Wan and Lee Wan-el. Over the first 3 installments, the series proved that there is still room for originality and genuine scares in the horror genre. Though James Wan moved from director to producer after the sequel, it's still Wan-el writing these chilling tales of demonic possession and haunting. And based on this first trailer, he really hasn't lost his touch.
If we can find out what it is, we can stop this curse.
Adam Robital, who gave us the terrifying indie horror The Taking of Deborah Logan, is taking over the director's chair for this 4th installment. Based on his involvement and this trailer, we're clearly in for a scare.
Be careful. You're going to touch it.
Number 6, All the Money in the World. What would you do with near limitless wealth? In the case of J. Paul Getty, it wasn't what he did with his money, but rather what he didn't do with it that caught the attention of the nation.
They will do things to Paul that cannot be undone for any amount of money.
At one point, he was declared the richest man in the world, and when his grandson was taken as ransom, he refused to pay. That's the true story that inspired this film, and by the looks of this first trailer, a whole new generation is about to become equally captivated by the tale of the Getty family. With Michelle Williams, Kevin Spacey, and Mark Wahlberg in leading roles, and Ridley Scott directing, this film has got serious appeal. Number 5, The Shape of Water.
If you know something about what transpired here, it's your obligation to report it.
When Guillermo del Toro released the first trailer for this film, he caught our interest. But with this second trailer, he forced us to pay serious attention.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Set in the 1960s, the film tells the story of a mute woman, Elisa Esposito, who develops a relationship with an amphibious, man-like creature being held captive in the government facility where she works. Being mute herself, she finds other ways to communicate with this isolated, misunderstood creature. The trailer is stunning and teases a story and world the likes of which only Del Toro can craft. It's already being called his best film since the critically acclaimed Pan's Labyrinth, which is very high praise. Number 4, The Punisher. Iron Fist might have met with poor reviews, but other than that, Netflix original Marvel series have all landed within range of good to great. When we got the sledgehammer-wielding Demolition teaser in August, it was Netflix sending a message, loud and clear, that said, this version of Frank Castle doesn't mess around. Regardless, nothing could have prepared fans for a trailer this intense. The Punisher is clearly set to be Netflix's darkest Marvel series to date.
What do you know about my family?
I don't know anything.
Fair enough.
With this trailer, they're putting everything out there for us to see. The tragedy, the carnage, and the ruthlessness of Frank Castle's one-man mission. Hope you aren't squeamish. Number 3, The Disaster Artist.
You have to be the best and never give up.
Fans of The Room rejoice. It looks like James Franco and company are delivering the perfect companion piece to everyone's favorite worst film ever made. After an initial, tantalizing teaser, the first official trailer gives us a clear picture of just what a treat we've got coming our way. We not only get to see Tommy and Greg filming The Room, but, true to the film's source material, the friendship between the two leading up to it.
He has it all. Good luck, many friends.
When a trailer can make you laugh out loud this many times, you know you're in for a treat.
You really gonna make this thing?
We are going to go together.
Number 2, Tomb Raider. There's a new Tomb Raider film coming, and unlike most video game adaptations, this one does not look like it was filmed on a modest budget.
If Trinity succeeds, our world is in danger.
Angelina Jolie has officially passed the mantle along to Alicia Vikander. And for fans of the franchise who want to see the character done justice on the big screen, they couldn't have asked for somebody better than this Academy Award winner.
Brilliant.
The film wears its appreciation for the source material with pride, while teasing the sort of action set pieces our heroine deserves. Will it escape the fate of most video game adaptations? Only time will tell, but this first trailer is a good start. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Stoves, washing machines, electric carriages.
I could do the same thing with electricity that I do with gas.
Westinghouse Electric Company.
Get the name right and the character will appear. Scratch. Scrounger. Come on.
Scrooge. Don't let this new body get your butt whooped.
Ow! What the hell?
Number 1, Isle of Dogs. From one of the most distinct auteur directors of our time comes what looks like another utterly unique film. Since introducing the film world to his unmistakable visual style in the mid-90s with Bottle Rocket, Anderson has delivered one quirky, picturesque film after another.
Calling for a hasty quarantine. Trash Island becomes an exile colony.
When he first ventured into the world of stop motion, people were understandably skeptical. But when Fantastic Mr. Fox was released to near universal acclaim in 2009, all fears were allayed. People have been clamoring for another animated Anderson film ever since, and he is finally delivering. With a wonderfully odd premise, a stellar voice cast, and beautiful animation, Isle of Dogs looks poised to be another modern classic in the making.
I wish somebody spoke his language.
Wow. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.